Today on the First Lutheran Channel, we have our exit interview with Children's Ministry Director Denise Riley. Before we say goodbye, we want to ask a few of the questions that have been on our minds. Join us for one last bit of fun and Christian education as we put Denise on the spot to learn more about life and work in children's ministry. And now, here's your host, Lyman Newton.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Denise, thank you for being here with us. You look a little rough right now. Are you doing okay today?
I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
Well, you've spent 8 years now with us, working with the children of First Lutheran. How's it feel to be ending your service? Yes, we know you've enjoyed our kids, and they've certainly enjoyed you. Tell us about your approach to children's ministry.
Because all I want to do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one.
And you have, certainly. Now, I'm told, though, that you weren't too thrilled when you first had plans to come to North Carolina.
New York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay.
It couldn't have been all that bad down here. I'm sure Lenore Ryan was a good experience. And your time serving Beth Eden Church in Newton, after you and Ty got together here, I'm sure that helped too. Ty, did you tell her anything that got her to stay down south?
Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me.
Well, that's not the name of the city, Ty. But anyway, Denise, 8 years ago, you would have interviewed with Pastor Charlie for the position. What did you tell him about yourself?
Gonna do my very best and make your life. If you put me to the test and you let me try, take a chance on me. That's all I ask of you, honey. Take a chance on me.
Yep, he must have listened to that. How were those first days on the job?
I came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard in love.
I don't know about that. Pastor Jay, you've supervised her through this time. Is that what you've seen?
That's just the way it is. Some things will never change.
Well, okay. Well, I understand Carol McPeters had some helpful advice for you when you started. What did you tell her, Carol?
The day we arrive on the planet and thinking step into the sun.
Well, let's just give us the short version, if you would.
There's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done.
I'm not sure that would have been too helpful.
It's the circle of life, and it moves us all.
Okay. That's enough now, Carol. Let's get back to Denise. Denise, the circle of life does kind of remind me that you've had some success helping us get an earlier start educating our kids about the life changes in sexuality through the Created by God curriculum. What was your inspiration for that?
Birds do it, bees do it, even educated fleas do it.
Well, can't argue with that, certainly. I understand it's been a tough year trying to serve the families who wanted to do that course and those who didn't, and a hard time getting teachers and kids to commit sometimes. Any thoughts on the state of that program?
We'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
That's not quite the positive energy you've been known for around here. Maybe this will cheer you up. It's a clip we found from the first VBS that you ever went to.
Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya, oh Lord. Kumbaya.
That's always been one of my favorites, too. Have you had any favorite VBS activities while you've been here? Yep, one of my favorites too. You and the Minions really know how to get down. We had a lot of good VBS songs. Denise, what I was trying to say.
This girl is on fire.
Sure, Denise, I understand, but
Yeah, do you know how slippery that earth is? This is ridiculous. Are you even listening to me?
oh, okay, Denise. We know this gets you pretty excited, but we need to move on. Anything else on your mind today?
Finn.
Oh, yeah, I hear he's a handful sometimes. Kind of reminds me of, hey, speaking of Finn, here he is now with a couple of his little friends.
Ba 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 na 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 ba 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 na na na.
You do sound a little stressed, Denise. Anything else weighing on you today? I suppose that can be a problem, too. At least if you don't have a minion costume like Finn and his buddies here. I didn't realize we'd started SMOD here at church either. But anyway, you okay now?
It took a little time, but you calmed me down.
Well, you're welcome, of course. Speaking of time, we kind of hoped we'd have some more time before we started another staff search, seeing as how we already have a call committee to get started and a worship director to find. Pastor Doug, you really didn't bargain for all this when you came on as an interim, did you? What's on your mind these days?
And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey.
And Pastor Jay, it has to be difficult for you too. I mean...
I need somebody, help. Not just anybody. Help. You know I need someone. Help.
Okay, we know, Jay, we know. Council, how about you guys? Okay, Charlie, how about we take that up in Cornerstone like usual, all right? Now, Denise, I don't suppose you'd reconsider, just to give folks some more time to adjust.
And it's too late, baby, now it's too late. Though we really did try to make it.
Sure, we understand about that. I know you've been carefully considering your family's needs in all this. What's the biggest thing you had to consider in stopping now?
A spring, a marvelous thing. Everyone knows it's Finn.
He is quite a little explorer, isn't he? I wonder what drives the little fella.
I wanna turn the whole thing upside down. I'll find the things they say just can't be found.
Hey, who wouldn't? Yeah, what's he up to now? Is that him over there at the copier? Maybe you ought to go check on him. Oh, you got him, Pastor Doug? Well, he'll be all right, I suppose. So you've been in touch with the rest of your family about your situation too, I'm sure, including your husband, Ty. What's his take on things?
You got fans to the left, fans to the right, and you're the only girl in town.
Yep, seems kind of obvious, doesn't it? Well, I heard you might stay with your mom in Maine until Ty gets his job situation in D.C. worked out. Has she offered any advice?
Let it go, let it go. That perfect girl is gone.
Well, that's the woman who calls you princess. Where would you be without your mom's support, right? Okay, so what do you figure life would be like after you get settled in up there?
Wish it was Sunday, 'cause that's my fun day. I don't have to run day.
Well, in all sincerity, we hope that for you too, Denise, we have really enjoyed working with you here. We know you'll carry fond memories of all the people you've worked with, and we hope the new life treats you well. Oh, what's that? You wanted to say something to Jennifer Bingaman before we go?
Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I would like to be.
Thanks, Denise. And that seems to be about all the time we had for today.
It's the circle of life.
Okay, that's enough, Carol. Let's let Denise go and visit with the folks here. Be sure to visit with us whenever you're back in town, Denise. And good day, everybody.